All right, we are finally online with this thing right now.
So everyone's
Pay
not being mean to Italian.
now pay attention to
So,
what to what's going
can
on. So
I?
we went to a place and so we are starting to keep going, and then at a certain point we just heard somebody yell expletives.
Yes,
right.
and
then
they
we
are.
talk
We are
about
in the
ice and
Lollipop Forest, and we found the Lollipop Thunderdome.
Okay, good. That's
It's
just
more
what
like
we.
a cathedral Thunderdome.
Oh, okay. Then everything is fine.
So, Josh, is there any discernible difference? Excuse me, between the lollipop trees besides size?
Color. There are definitely like different colors and sizes of lollipop.
What appears to be the rarest?
Can
I
they
do like a
seem
quick
relatively evenly distributed.
Ah, okay. So it isn't like there's one purple one in our field of view.
If there is, you're not. It doesn't stand out to you.
I'm not attuned enough to. Okay.
Make a candy nature check.
I mean, I feel like that's still a nature check, right?
Yeah, it could be.
Okay.
Today's
I
game
feel like
will be,
candy in this place, candy is a subset of nature.
Yeah, you're observing the relative scarcity of flora.
Yeah.
So
Hang on. Since I'm not logged into anything, I don't have any way to roll a die.
Today's game is brought to you by the Super Sour Scandinavian Swimmers. Super Sour Scandinavian Swimmers. Don't even bother looking at the nutrition panel.
at
Were
least
these
they're not
those-
lobsters.
Those octopus candies?
No, not these aren't the lobsters. These are
Oh,
like,
those are the knockoff Swedish fish.
yeah, but they're like different flavors, and my dog is fascinated by it, so I'm not going to put waving around anymore.
I'm not gonna just taunt your dog with them.
My dogs love
Yeah.
sour things. So that's a 6. I have no idea if I'm trained in nature or not.
I mean, if only there was a way to check that out.
Look, I said I wasn't logged into anything.
Where's
And I
your roll?
refuse to think that. A 6.
Where?
Oh, I just rolled it in a Google Dice Roller.
Oh, okay.
What? But are you not connected to SLAB?
But not in the World of New Chat, nor in the Roll20. So you just rolled it into the void.
Look, I
Which is
haven't
fine.
opened Roll20 yet.
Open roll
It's
20.
fine. Just rolling into the void. I like it.
I
this
was
is
waiting
fine.
for Roll20 to boot up. You know it takes forever.
I do know that. It's all fine. What and no, you do not manage with a 6 to discern the rarest color to what you would consider any convincing
Okay.
level.
Can I roll society on this guy's expletive to try to sort of like get some more information about what he's yelling about?
Absolutely.
Reading the tone of his voice.
Spoilers,
You
he's
absolutely
angry.
can.
That's a D12 and a D6. I'm still logging in.
You might want to refresh the page.
Roll20 is crap.
It's not the best.
It's just cycling. Come on, sign me in. Trying again.
Sign me in.
All right, I'm gonna try to launch that. If it's still not working, I'll just roll it in Google. Okay, at least now I have a counter. There we go. I can see people. Yahtzee. Okay, so I'm gonna roll this up. That's a D6 and a D12. So that's still only an 8.
Well, but
Okay, but
plus,
I mean, you are trained in society.
Yes, I am trained in society.
Okay. So yeah, you recognize this voice.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, with this is
If this is Gary Radio, I'm gonna shit my pants.
this is not Gary Radio.
not Twitch first. I said not a first for the Twitch streaming service.
Yeah. This is not Gary Radio. This is Dave's sister.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a female voice from.
No, I'm the only person who even realized that this was a girl. Thanks to my advanced society.
You're advanced society. I'm sure Dave would have realized that it was a sister.
If Dave were paying attention, this is probably true.
I'm giving you merciless shit for not recognizing your sister's voice.
I'm sure I did. Like, I was like, where is this? Like, do we hear where this voice is coming from? Like, is the person inside? What's happening?
Dave's still distracted by broken fingers.
Yeah,
it's been a while. I scored the cred. The fingers is probably fine.
We found some ice to put on it.
Yeah. So, this is coming from inside of this dome, right? So there's this like candy lollipop stained glass dome.
Okay.
The yell came.
So I'm gonna kind of saunter over to the dome in my man of society way, and give it a quick wrap on the outside.
I mean, it sounds like you would expect, right? It has kind of like a stiff, like crackly exterior.
How can I tell by tapping on it, like roughly how thick it is?
It is order of inches thick.
Okay. All right. So
wait, how big is this though?
Is it like Thunderdome, or is it like one of those things?
Like, are we talking about like
as across? It's large.
It's huge. Okay, this is big. Yeah. Can I? What's her name again? What's your sister's name, Dave?
April. I think we decided, by which I mean they came up with it on the fly on one occasion, but I believe we decided for April.
Okay. I'm just typing that in chat so I don't forget it. So in my schmooziest voice, April, can you hear us in there? And I sort of tap some more.
Yes, I can hear you, Wonder Twin.
Hey,
I'm gonna assume she was talking to you, Dave.
Hey, sis. What's going on in there?
I don't know. I'm stuck in one of your stupid bullshit things again.
This is only the third time. You don't get to complain about it that much.
Just come in here and get me out.
We haven't found a door for this thing yet.
Walk around the other side.
Well, we were going to, and then you made noise, and now we came here to check on it.
Blah, 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 blah.
All right, so let's go
stay on this side. This is
to the
pretty good.
door. Yeah.
Okay, so you walk around and you find the door on the other side.
Outstanding.
And there's kind of like an entrance where it opens up in like a doorway, and there's like a little tail almost. So you are.
So it's like an igloo.
Yes. Kind of.
Oh no.
Okay. So yeah, once you get inside, you can see that there's this like outer dome, which is made of these.
Thunder.
It is not made of thunder. It is made of lollipops, like lollipops in class.
That's basically the same thing.
And there are all of these lollipops that are arrayed, and these look like hexes because that is the shape that I am allowed to make on this map.
Okay.
But they are actually like these are supposed to look like circles.
Okay.
Of these different colored lollipops, and there are 2 rings of them.
Okay.
Around April.
Got it.
Okay.
Oh.
And what's
Why-
going on at the bottom? There's two. You come in where
I'm assuming one of them is the entrance, right? And the other one is the other end.
The bottom oval.
yeah.
Yeah, it has a hole in it.
Yes.
Operation Candiru.
For fuck's sake, no. We're not doing that ever again.
not everything has to be a candy room.
Look, I didn't make it flesh colored.
It's supposed to be, like the color of light filtering through this candy dome.
But basically, that's
Mad
All
Max.
right. So
Beyond Candy Dome.
characters. Zoink.
Drop in a character.
What
Drag.
am I? What
We
is
can
my?
go through this. Like we can go like this.
Yep.
Okay. So we start advancing towards
I
the
guess I'm gonna fly.
vast deferens.
Right.
Okay.
What's-
Like,
is
does this thing
open?
go all the way up to the ceiling, or is that just like a?
Yeah. So this is, it's like basically like a 10-foot. I guess the one into the like main part. So the outer one is like a 10-foot high entrance, and then it's 15 feet where it enters the main part of the dome.
Okay. Interesting. Is there like any literature, tourist booklets? Is there like a mat we can wipe our feet on? What do we see? Is this just
Feces nailed to the door.
This is just blank candy.
Well, it's not. Yeah, basically.
Okay. That sounded like you were going to say something else there.
Well,
I mean, you're
it's
waist deep
fine,
in
it's
blood,
fine.
but that doesn't.
I was just gonna say, like, it's not uniform, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's a lot of
Okay.
different pieces of different colors.
Okay.
Right.
But does it go all the way up to the ceiling? I guess is the question.
It's the dome.
It's all candy.
Oh, these are like domes within the dome. The hexagons.
What? Are
What?
you talking
Okay.
about the actual lollipops?
Yeah.
We
Does
have
the
no-
The lollipops themselves do not appear to. They don't extend all the way up, like, but they are. So they're standing, like, they look like the outside lollipops. They're kind of like growing out of the ground more or less.
Okay.
Good. But we can go over them, I guess, was the question that...
Are you? What are you gonna try to fly over it?
I mean, it was gonna like, I have gecko grip now. I'm just gonna like walk vertically up one and then try to be like...
Well-
go up.
What about if?
So when you
Okay.
try to like step onto one of them, you kind of step through it and you come out again at like the wall opposite.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Of course there is more bullshit. How the fuck did you get in there?
I told you! I told you!
How the fuck did you get in there?
This is where I was when I woke up like this. And she gestures to herself, and you notice, you've been distracted by the scenery, but you notice for the first time that like she has a lollipop crown and like a big puffy, like colorful dress on.
Yikes!
The least appropriate fairy tale princess that has ever.
This is why you never get in the van.
Kidding.
Shit. How are we gonna do this?
I
wonder if there's a-
am going. What I'm going to do is I'm going to like just go to the palisade and like to like the lollipop barricade and like just poke it with like my knife. See if if I stick through it, the tip of it comes from these like this area down here.
Yeah, it comes. Yes. So basically, when you like stick things into this like plane of lollipop, they come out at the outer wall.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna if I move up to here and do the same thing, does the same thing happen?
Yeah, it does the opposite, like the wall that's closest to you. So
it comes out right about
yes,
there.
yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay, you might need to give us a second here.
I'm glad I didn't just fire wildly into these lollipops and shoot myself in the back of the head.
That's good. You're growing.
Yeah. We're all learning. Who can fly?
I can, and Courtney can, but he's not actually in the Thunderdome yet.
Okay.
Well,
Courtney,
okay.
we might need your flying skills.
We already tried going over.
Well, you tried walking over.
Sure, and also try flying over if you prefer to.
I would definitely prefer.
I just gained some altitude going around the thing a couple times, and then once I've gained a little bit more altitude, I try to go through the palisade a little bit like on top rather than.
Okay. So you are again like the point on the dome above you that's sort of like opposite, like radially, right?
Okay.
So
yeah.
you come out slightly higher on the dome, but it does the same thing.
But no closer to the center.
Right.
To the nougaty center. Okay. Dave, I want to try something. Can you come over to my side?
No, I'm also already there.
You say no, and you're already like standing directly in front of me.
Sounds right.
So if I put my hand through the lollipop wall, what like go stand over by the not lollipop wall. Can you come through that way to me?
Sure.
Can we reverse this process?
Sure. I don't know why you needed me for that, but
because I can't do it by myself.
What do you mean? You just walk into the non-lollipop and see if it work out.
No, like because I want to see if it's like 1-to-1 in reverse.
Yeah,
like
I try walking again the surface of the Thunderdome. I still don't see how this helps us. That's not the directive isn't figuring out how this like thing, the hexagon of evil works.
That seems like it might help us.
So
Josh.
if you try to walk into the outside wall, you just go face first into it.
Okay, that is just a solid.
I'm assuming that you didn't just walk face first into it.
It's hard to do because it's at an angle. But well, I mean, I guess you're gonna hit with your face first. Anyway.
Good time.
Yeah, it's curved in.
Do that again. Do that again. That's good.
Like, I'm assuming I went with my hands first, like a normal person.
There is no such thing as a useless experiment. I say as you're rubbing your forehead.
Okay.
The important thing is no one got hurt.
Hey, Josh, can we do the colors on the map actually align to the colors of lollipops in reality, or should we just take it to be
wall o lollipop?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
We can assume these are the literal representations of those lollipop colors.
Okay.
These might be important in some kind of way.
Well, look, these two here are both orange.
Yep.
You go
it's
through
the
that.
only double.
Yes, the only double.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I see that.
I mean, you are literally there. You don't need to ask me. You can just try.
that's what I said. Can you go through that? Can that be gone through? That's basic.
It does the same thing.
All right. Along those same lines, I'm gonna go over here, where there's like 2 orange ones in a row, like
Yeah.
2 deep. There's like that one and then that one. Can I, if I try to pass through that, what happens?
Same thing.
All right, everybody take a color.
Can lollipops be like rotated or swapped for each other?
So you're gonna try to
Like pull one out of the ground with his brain power?
Do they like move one, like swap places or something?
Yeah. Well, it seems like if you grab them by the stick, that you can grab the stick and then rotate them around their axis.
Okay.
All right.
What happens if I reverse this orange one and then try to walk through that space?
Oh, we can literally do that actually.
Fascinating. Okay, so you turn it like 180 degrees,
Yep.
Merwin? Same thing happens.
Okay. Interesting.
Is there a light source coming in from anywhere that's...
Try a 90-degree turn.
Okay. I turn the orange one 90 degrees. Try to walk through.
Okay, show me where you turn it to.
So I take this guy, and I'm going to rotate it 90, like thus, and try to walk through.
Wait, hold on. 2 of them just moved.
2 of them are moved, yeah.
I'm moving them. I'm moving the one close to the Abe.
Stop doing that.
I'm assuming you're moving the one close to you.
Dave instantly moves all the lollipops.
So what is your which so you just turned it like face on, and are you walking into it face on, or are you walking into it from one side or the other?
I'm walking into it like face on.
Okay. You like bump into it.
Okay, so it's corporeal now.
Kind of. Yeah. More or less.
Hey, Dave, can you climb this one?
I already did.
Okay.
Or tried to.
So you hit it, and as you try to climb up over it, it feels like there's just more solid barrier above it on this dome.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like a dome. There seems to be a dome of force basically, and this chunk of it is now emitting solid force up that dome.
Okay. All right. How many, so we can spin these things 180 degrees. Can we angle them up or down?
No, you only have yaw.
Okay. Got it. So I'm gonna spin this guy like that much. And so if this, let's say this was starting, I'm gonna rotate it. It's if that is where it started, I'm gonna rotate it oh, come on. Man, it's really hard to grab the little handles. Crap.
It's really hard to grab the little handles.
Why are the handles so small? Brutal. But there we go. Okay. So if I rotate that to there, and then I try to enter it from here, where does that deposit me?
Up there.
Okay.
What if I just so to be clear, if we make a section in which they're just pointing perpendicular to the thing, right? What happens?
You just walk into them. Is it just
You just go thunk.
Yeah.
Okay, because now they are creating, and the back works the same as the front, right? If we rotate 180, okay.
Yes.
We have established. Yeah. Okay.
What happens What happens for the ones that Dave is kind of angled? Let's just say angled north-south.
Yeah,
What
those
happens if you try to
thunk.
walk?
Those are now solid. I think, if I understand correctly,
Yes, but
right?
what happens if you try to walk into it like from the side, like not direct on, but sort of
Oh,
at an angle?
sure. I don't like walk face first into it though. I like
Yeah, it seems like when they're sideways like that, there's just basically they're just like a wall.
They're like
Okay.
deactivated. Okay.
So I do have a suggestion,
Okay.
and I'm sure the team will enjoy this greatly. So we have now managed to create a solid of this section, the section of this thing, which is solid. Which means, presumably, we can just demolish it if we go at it with enough force. So we do not need to actually, like, solve this stupid puzzle or whatever it is, and just, like, kill the damn
Blow it
thing, blow up a hole in the stupid wall, and then move on with that life.
I don't think collapsing a candy dome on your sister is a very good plan. Just throwing it out there.
It's not we're not collapsing the dome, though. This is just, like, Lollipops yay high.
Courtney try to energy blast. Things can go awry.
Yeah,
That was also like
there's
10
electric
levels ago.
fences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was back when that was during Operation Candiru.
It was callbacks.
All right.
What happened during Operation Candiru? Sorry.
Courtney was trying to blast a chain link fence.
Oh. And
like
It was
obliterated 30 feet of a chain link fence.
Yeah.
yeah, and that was an overwhelming success.
Right. I remember that very differently. Thank you very much. I remember that as a great success.
I'm just saying, we had the problem of a chain link fence, and then the chain link fence wasn't the problem anymore.
As I recall, Operation Candiru went fine. Oh, man.
Have you read Brief Interviews with Hideous Men?
No.
I have not.
It's like a book of interviews, and in one of them, one of the hideous men being interviewed. So they're like all short essays, basically.
Okay.
And he's explaining that he wasn't political, and he didn't really know what it meant. But every time he orgasmed, he would yell "Victory for the forces of democratic freedom."
Oh my god, that's the best thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's worth seeing if you can find it, like in a library or something.
Is this like a John
for that one
Hodgman?
chapter.
This sounds like a John Hodgman thing.
In some respects, but it's worth the read. It's very
Okay.
funny.
Wow. Okay. Well, on that note,
Yeah. An
so-
unqualified success.
Yeah. Is there any difference if I run through any of the different candy colors? Do I notice anything different happen when I come out, like in the way that I come out of the wall?
Nope.
No difference in feeling, no difference in texture,
No.
and I only have yaw to play with.
You only have yaw.
Well, okay. I have an idea that I want to try. While I head over to one of the corners to try that, though, I do take the time to
Also,
give my sister a hard time, because why not, and yell at them. Hey, do you have any bright idea from inside, or do we have to or do we have to do everything ourselves? With that said, my idea is something along the lines of so basically my point. I'm assuming she probably yelled some profanities back at me, because that's the type of relation that we have. But So basically, my point is something like, when something that are part of the actual hexagon, or part of a side, we kind of have
these are circles.
Oh,
They are represented by hexagons, but they are in fact circles.
then I do not have an idea anymore.
Yeah.
Then I retract my idea.
No, my idea was based along the lines that once something is on a corner, you kind of have like 3 natural ways to orient it rather than 2.
Yes.
So I was going to.
And we could build some sort of particle accelerator.
I already have. Mhm.
I shoot a bullet.
it's a bullet accelerator.
Infinite. Yeah. It accelerates towards the speed of light, its mass becomes infinite, and it destroys the entire universe.
Right. Yeah, we just create a very localized black hole.
Just collapses entire dimension into itself, and then we're gonna be back in Bronx. It's fine.
Can we turn these orange ones like?
I
they're
am.
open, then-
With that said, I just
Yeah.
yell at April if she has any bright idea while
through
we
here.
try and do some stuff.
So for these 2 adjacent ones, so is one of them, if one of them is facing directly out, then it's just like a solid wall.
Oh, this becomes a solid bit.
Yeah. If you reflect, or like if this corner one, right, when you turn it, it will reflect you toward wherever it's facing.
So to be clear, basically, this is how we have these things that if they are rotating not 90 degrees, they become solid wall, and if they are rotating tangential to the circle, they are mirrors that shoot you back. What happens at the other angles?
Let's just turn it all the way around, reverse, and then try.
Yeah,
No,
I
the-
tried that.
The
Same
reverse
thing.
works at the front. This thing have a 180 degree symmetry going on.
Okay,
Like
so-
most lollipops, it has 180 degree symmetry.
Some of them even have more than that. Like a dum dum.
Like lollipops and starfish, they have
Yep.
radial symmetry.
Hmm.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess that we are.
I'm still,
I
I'm
guess
still
that like
cogitating.
yeah. My question is just like we have tried it parallel to the circle, and we tried perpendicular to the circle. What happens at like the other angles? Like what if we put one at like 45 degrees? You know.
Merwin tried that. I was just trying to remember exactly what happened when he did that.
Basically, it just the angle of incidence just changed. So like if I god damn it, tiny little handles. If I do this, right, and then I run into it, I come out like here.
Yep. Accurate.
And then if I do like this, which is probably as extreme as I can go, and I run into it, then I come out like here.
So you do that. So you're demonstrating this
Right.
to,
With great confidence.
yeah, you're like, if I do this, I'll come out over there, like this, and then you step into it and you pop out right here.
Huzzah! Everybody, dogpile the orange one. It's at the right angle.
You know, I'm still kind of. I still don't hate the plan. I still don't hate the plan of just blasting a hole in the stupid thing, but fine.
I've already made it in a ring. Okay.
Well, but before we all jump in,
Yeah.
can you get out?
Good question. Too late for me and Dave.
Yeah,
Um,
yep.
Well, I'll stay in. Dave, you're the mover.
Yeah, I try going into his like before we were coming from the top to the bottom, quote unquote. Now I try going from the bottom to the top of the orange lollipop.
That makes sense.
Okay. When you go from the bottom to the top of the tilted orange one, you come out over here.
Right.
Oh, good.
Okay,
So we have a egress method.
okay, good. Okay, so
All right.
good news on
I'm
that.
gonna rotate this one.
No,
I don't
okay.
know.
First things first, I am going to head down here to the south, which is an area that we haven't we haven't like experimented with a bunch on the outside, and I'm gonna just try to go through. And my expectation is that if I go through, say, the blue thing, I just come out here.
So you're gonna try to go through the blue thing?
Yeah, this
You
blue
come
thing.
out here.
That makes sense.
Well, fuck.
What happens if I try to go through the green one from this angle?
I'm assuming that
At this angle, you go face first into it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How about if I just give that a little English? Not that much English. That much. God damn it. Are these snappy?
I think they are to like 30-degree increments or something. Okay, so from this, well, this is face first.
From like just about there.
Okay.
If I go through the green one, I'm trying to make it close to.
So
how
you go try to go into this green one, and you come out over here.
Okay.
What if we do the same?
You go into this green one, and you come out of the green one up top.
What if we did the same with the orange one?
Yeah, what if
like we rotated it? We rotate the orange one. And
okay, yeah, it's possible that the color has something to do with it.
No, it's not the color; it's the position.
Okay.
In this one, we were going to the ones that are towards the bottom of this side, even though this is a circle. And
I see.
Okay.
I kind of see. Good, try it.
Yeah, let's do.
Nah, it didn't work. Josh, put me where you are at.
Oh, okay.
There. What about that?
What about what?
I rotated the blue and the orange one at the top of the inner circle.
If they're that, then they're walls.
No, but going in still entering at the same position. Does that not change anything?
Entering at what same position?
That one.
Oh, from that orange? No.
I mean, is April immobilized in some way, shape, or form?
No, she's not. She's just enjoying the show right now. You guys make a real ass of yourselves.
Hey, can you stop giggling for like 2 minutes and try and go through the walls yourself, or have you even tried to do that?
All I would say is we figured this out a lot faster than she did, so let's not giggle too hard there.
All right. What about?
Hey, you're talking to my sister, okay? Shut the fuck up.
All right. What if I try to go through thusly?
I mean, no, but can she try to go through the palisade, and what happens if she does?
Where are you gonna ask her to go through? If she, I tried to go through this earlier. I just came out on the other side of this stupid little inside circle.
Try going through this like angle thing, Bobs.
Which one?
The orange one, by me.
Okay, she hits that and she goes to right there. She like comes out the purple one.
Oh, the purple one. Okay, so that's progress outside of the part where it's not actually progress.
All right, well, let's get angry with it. That worked before.
No, now we are close.
You have to say, I'll show you how it's done.
What if... and then just fire a bullet into...
No. Do not shoot at the inner circle.
Look, you wanted to blow up the entire dome not 10 minutes ago.
No, I wanted to blow up the outer circle because there was an inner circle that was serving as protection.
We can pick up my sister's chunks later.
You see what I have to deal with?
All right, well, I'm just going to try some angles here on the green meanie. If I go up and through thusly, over there.
Yeah, I guess there's only six tries for each position, so we can try
that way and up and through.
I'm gonna say that's close enough so the same thing happens.
Dagnabbit. All right.
You come
how
back
about
out
if I
that green
go-
one.
How about if I go?
No, that's
no,
that's a
Then
wall.
it's solid.
That's
Huh?
old. That's back where it was.
Yep. You've reverted to your previous.
Yeah.
Look, it's really hard to do this with a touchpad.
No, but they are on a symmetry, like on a 30-degree symmetry, like on a 60-degree symmetry. They only have each of them only has 3 rotation, the 3 positions that it can have.
Got it.
6. It's 6.
Well, yeah, but they are equal 3 by 3.
This is true. All right. What if I
Right?
do this?
Question?
No, that's not correct, Marco.
I thought we had a certain that the back worked in the same way as the front.
It does, but there are still 6 positions.
Yeah, but there. So my question is,
I'm telling you,
if-
there are 6 semantically distinct positions.
okay, so you're telling me that these
I'm not making a mathematical argument here.
and these are not the same.
I was really worried when Marco said D's, he was going to next say nuts.
He's gonna ask me if I had any tapes or CDs. I don't know what you did, Marco. but
Okay,
I'm
so
telling you there are
I am
semantically distinct
I am rotating these one. The question is these exactly the same as these?
Yes,
Then we only have 3 positions. We have
that's not accurate, but do what you will.
we have this one. Sorry, I did not mean to move that thing. Shit. So we have
I told you they were hard to click on.
this one, this one, this one, this one. Oh no, you're right. We have absolutely.
Christmas miracle.
I love this group so much. Look, I supported it. That's how I found the way in. It was being like, listen.
Well, I try all 6. there's only 6 of them. We have no reason to be smart about this. We can brute force it.
Let that be our new motto. We have no reason to be smart about this.
Okay.
We're just gonna SOL our way
So
through
you're
this.
just turning this red one.
Yeah, the red one. I just try all 6 possible distinct positions that it can take, and then
Okay, so you already tried one that made you pop out of the red one at the top.
yeah.
When it's in the current position, it actually pops you out down here.
Whoa.
All right. I mean,
And
I
in most other positions, it just pushes you like radially outward to the wall, the outer wall.
Interesting. All right. I'm gonna go about this backwards. And I'm
wait
gonna...
a second. So
What?
the current position is the one that pushed me all the way out?
Yes. It pushed you to the position that I dropped you in.
Oh. Oh.
How did you get there?
I think I got reflected off of the other orange one that is here.
like a pool shot.
Yeah. So I'm going to. So here's what I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna go back through these things, and then I'm gonna make them into walls.
Oh, so that way you just smack into them.
Well,
At-
we'll see. I have two things I'm used to go. I'm used to going there about.
Okay,
about.
you can turn them into walls. That's fine.
Yeah,
Like you don't have to actually turn all of them.
Yeah.
We can declare that.
I go back in, turn them all into walls, and then try to go into the side into the.
All right, yeah, it just pops you straight back.
All right, and I try all the other 6 combinations. Now that this entire side is walls.
So now that the entire side is walls, this just kind of reflects you outward toward whichever is the nearest point on the wall, right? So like if it's tilted sideways, you go like there, or if it's medium there, or up in the other direction.
Okay. Can I try to go through this green one?
The one that is currently facing there?
Yep.
You end up.
Huzzah!
Oh, I see.
Hi, April.
Thing. He knew that the whole time.
It's me, Merwin, the Cowboy.
He knows who you are, you massive dork.
We're here to rescue you through the power of Plug and Chug.
Well, I mean, I guess I can't argue with the results.
Just the methodology.
So, how many different iterations have you tried in order to get out of this little inner circle?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably like 4.
Okay.
I didn't, I figured you'd come along.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Have you seen anyone else since you've been here?
I have been in this goddamn dome the entire time.
That's not
We have
what I
killed
asked.
an enormous amount of people, but luckily no one in our party got hurt.
Well,
The
yeah,
good
that's
news
something.
is we've all been. Marco's not here for the joke. We're gonna have to repeat it.
I was wondering why he wasn't cursing at me. Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to try a couple of experiments and see where that gets me. So I'm going to just try to walk through this blue lollipop.
Okay, it reflects you the opposite side.
Back to green. Okay. Outstanding.
Apparently, protesters tore down the statue of Christopher Columbus in Richmond.
Of Christopher Columbus?
Yeah,
There's a
fair
Christopher
enough.
Columbus statue in Richmond?
apparently.
Not anymore.
But not anymore.
Sorry, I was pretty easy, but I feel no shame.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
The
enough.
so bronze, since you guys aren't objects conservators, and like, I mean, Josh probably knows this because he's done material science, but like, there is a condition that bronze can contract, basically, called bronze rot, where if you expose it to enough like salt water or acidic things, it will basically just start rotting and never stop. So if you want to destroy a bronze statue, if you just throw enough
For
to
whatever reason.
it will eventually rot.
They threw it in the lake.
That'll do. They're real
I
hard
saw
to
some-
fish.
I thought of you, Stephen, this week because I saw someone saying that let's tear down all the Confederate statues except the one of Nathan Bedford Forrest. That
Does it say yes? Because it's a spectacular cell phone. Yeah, that is. Oh my god! That's
Because
such
it looks stupid enough that like it's not actually like it's sort of the
You remember how
opposite.
dumb looking it is? It is.
It's so
a
much
real-
worse.
lost
Every
joke
time I
looking.
look at it, I'm shocked all
It does
over
not
again.
get better. No.
Yeah. Oh, it's bad. Yeah.
It's like the it was some like painting of a saint or like the Virgin Mary or something that was restored so
Oh,
badly because
it was Monkey Christ. Yeah.
Yeah.
because like an old lady came into the church and offered to like restore it, and they assumed that if she were making that offer, she had any fucking idea. And she did not. It was just a random old lady.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you need a license to become a sculptor. Like,
Right.
You don't get cleared as a professional sculptor.
Yeah, no. Normally, what happens is just that the people that are bad at it get weeded out because they don't get in
Right.
business. But apparently, that didn't go so.
That has not happened yet. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Untrained,
try.
elderly
I'm gonna
amateurs.
try a little bit of a like angular momentum here. So
I mean,
if
we
I
can try to like make a bank shot like the other one.
that's
right?
what I was
Like,
thinking.
yeah.
if I
Like
go
this
in-
one should reflect like here, so or here or one of the two. So like
Yeah.
if you go
So I was
through
gonna,
it,
like-
you can like angle this one like yeah exactly like that,
that,
to some
maybe.
yeah.
So if I go through the green one now,
Mm-hmm.
where does that put me?
Well,
Okay.
Here. You come out
There.
that side of the green one. You come out of the green one going in this direction.
Okay.
So
Um,
apparently that church started charging people to see the restoration and raised more than 50,000 euros the first
That's my favorite story ever.
year.
Oh, you're coming
I-
out of another green one. Okay, well then let's
Wait.
angle the green one.
Wait, hang on. Which green one did I come out of?
The one that
This
you're standing next to.
I came out of that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
angle that.
All right. So Marco has angled that. If I go through this green one,
Hmm.
then what happens?
Ta-da!
Sweet. All right. Do what I did. I'll get out of your way.
All right, she does.
Huzzay.
Bingo.
Right, and
bango,
then we
bongo.
already know how to get out of this thing. We just use one
do.
of the 28 combinations that we have proved so far that ejected us out.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, you don't have any trouble getting to the second one. Okay, you solved it. Good job.
Yay.
Huzzay. Way to go.
You have conquered the Lollipop Forest. All right.
We really
So-
SOL'd that.
So to be clear, how long have you been waiting in this like giant pink candy cane evil lollipop dome of nonsense?
What?
How
Is
long
she
have
like
you been waiting?
obviously older? Like has she been Rip Van Winkle? Like,
No.
No.
I'm just asking if it was like 2 hours, like when we get in, or
Yeah.
or
Yeah, it's been a couple
Shit.
hours. I don't know exactly. I don't have my watch anymore.
wait,
So
what
what's
happened
the
to your
last thing
watch?
you rem-
Wait, you have a watch?
I mean,
It
well,
was Hello Kitty.
yes.
wait, I remember a watch.
Can't you just look at the time on your phone like a normal person?
I
Where
vaguely
where
remember
do
a
you
watch
think
from
it
the start of
is?
the-
She's like gesturing at her princess getup.
So you lost your phone, is what you're saying.
That is what I'm saying. Yes.
I'm just saying that if you tell people you lost your watch, that might be done inferable immediately that the phone that came with it was also lost. I thought you had like a wristwatch, like an old-timey, I don't know, person with a wristwatch.
She has an Apple Watch.
He's deep into steampunk.
This is not a mechanical watch. She has an Apple Watch. You know that she has an Apple Watch.
None of this is a surprise.
I know.
You're not just learning this right now.
No, I know.
Even Robin.
I am largely giving her her time. That's what's happening.
The improv degrades into a series of.
Like,
Alright.
have you met people that are siblings with each other?
Yeah, that's a fair point. So, can we kind of just ask her some basic questions about her experience since she's been here? I know she said that basically she just like woke up in this dome. Is that pretty much
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, she's been stuck in this dome for like a few hours.
Many hours. Okay.
Not I wouldn't say many hours. Enough hours that she's really annoyed about that you keep asking her about it.
Oh, okay. Which lollipop did she poop in?
Animals use the corner.
The corner.
Okay. Okay.
So what is
yeah.
up with this whole princess thing, by the way?
What?
What?
What is up with this whole princess thing, by the way?
Well, I guess it's the Candyland, whatever that this whole deal is.
Yeah, but we didn't end up in weird clothes. I say, gesturing at my obvious weird clothes, but they're normal for me.
Yeah.
My normal weird clothes.
Do we have?
I
We
hate
don't have
this
any pink
place.
jackets left, do we? We gave away our pink jackets, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah,
Oh.
you bartered away your pink jackets.
That's what I thought.
So we did end up in weird clothes, just not all of us.
Yeah,
We did that
just
on
temporarily.
purpose.
We just gave them away for gumdrops.
All right. Well, shall we continue on?
Yeah, let's mosey.
Yeah, let's get the
That's
hell
for
out
you.
of here.
I was waiting for someone to say the word mosey. Every time someone says that, I just go, ah. Do you like a mosey? All right, let's go.
Okay. So yeah, you are free to leave the dome, and next time we will resume from here.
Awesome. Well done.
Yeah, that was great.
Good
Good
job,
job,
everybody.
team.
Yeah.
You solved my lollipop optics problem.
Loptics.
Optics.
Lollipoptics, if you will.
Dude, Lollipoptics would be a really cool name for a dance troupe.
Or
Yeah.
or some kind of like Daft Punk cover band.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's either your like house music DJ name or the name of your professional dance
Like,
troupe.
I am honestly surprised that Daft Punk haven't made a song called Lollipoptics yet. Like, I'm assuming it's just a matter of time.
We all knew it was happening sooner or later. All right.
Lollipoptics. All right, y'all.
Cool.
All right. See you later.
Is it
I
cool?
guess same time next week.
Yeah, we'll
Same
see.
time.
Okay.
Are we
Very
still
cool.
gonna be? Are we still
Matt is
gonna be on?
marching.
Are we still gonna be on
I
roll 20, or are we going to try and heat paper? Sorry, I've been playing too much Magic. Or be in person again.
I mean, we might as well. I don't want to like get a bunch of physical crap together for like the last two encounters of this thing.
Yeah, we can just finish SLAB and then.
Yeah.
And the other upside of
Stay
that is that then the entirety of this lab campaign is on YouTube. So, you know,
Yeah.
if people want
Let's
to
do
see,
it.
hey, what's up with this game, and be like, hey,
I went
go
today
watch
because
these
we got-
idiots.
The only reason I went today was because we were given the day off to mark George Floyd's funeral, so it seemed appropriate to go today.
Yeah.
I can go other days if I'm going to do this than
Okay.
Doom Day.
Yeah,
Sounds
my plan is to go tomorrow because there's actually been like a national initiative for people that are in Party Hall Physics to make sure that specifically tomorrow everybody gets their gets time of like meetings and stuff. A bunch of the meetings have been cancelled, so that they can you have that time to do for this. So it seems like tomorrow's the time to do so.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool.
Sounds good, y'all.
Okay.
All right.
Later, everybody.
Later.
Bye.